Hey guys, welcome to this video. It's been a while since I did those vlogs. The reason I don't do this so often is because I'm still yet not really satisfied of how it turns out to be. I'm still practicing. It's not that I'm not comfortable with what I'm saying, I'm not really comfortable with the way I say it. My English is not my native language and I'm still practicing it. And people ask me, well, you live in Greece, how come you're not speaking Greek native? The reason for that is, well bro, I still don't speak English, the language that I communicate with all the world. So yeah, I have many to learn. And what I wanted to speak about with you today is what I believe is the worst thing that can happen to you, as the title said. Now, this is very subjective topic because what can be the case for me probably could not be the case for you. Like maybe something is hard for me and something easy for you, or something is hard for you and easy for me. So I will not really want to go to specifics, and I think this is not really what matters. I can say from my own experience that I had some pretty bad things happen in the past. And when I look at it now, the things that at the time I would think that is the worst thing that can happen right now, something that is not really a big deal for me now. I know that I'm in constant danger of probably new worse things that can possibly happen. For that I'm always prepared for any case. I always go by the motto that you need to pray for the best and prepare for the worst. I think it's a very good motto to live by. I have kind of clue of the things that can possibly happen, but I can't possibly know all the things that can occur in my future. So I'm just mentally prepared for any case, for the worst case scenarios. It's better for me to assume the worst and be surprised when something much less horrible occurs. I've been through some hardships. I've lost some people. Some of them are not with us in this world. Some of them are still here, but our paths will not cross anymore. I've been through some hard situations. I need to make hard decisions. I think the worst thing, probably, if I ask myself, is probably to lose someone that you love, or lose your freedom. I've been behind bars, I know how it's to lose your freedom. When I look at it now, I know that at the time, yeah, it was shit, but I'm grateful for everything. All the hard things that I went through in the past give me strength and knowledge to fight in the future. I think we should all be grateful for all the things we go through, the good and the bad. Enjoy the good and learn from the bad. So with that being said, I don't think any of those things that I went through in the past was actually the worst case scenario for me. I've had it, I've been through it, I've survived, I live to fight another day, I've learned from my mistakes, and life continues. That is not really the worst that can happen, all of it. What I do believe that is truly the worst thing that can happen to you is when you actually lose yourself, when you lose your hope, your belief, your strength, your energy. You settle for less, you just drown in that comfort area, and this is what I think truly the worst thing. Yeah, perhaps you can go through some hardships, but you will survive that. There's nothing that can beat you up, essentially. The only one who can truly beat you up is you, yourself. If you can control your mind, you can control all your life, how it will go. You make your own life, you make your decisions. Eventually everything is up to you. There can be outside circumstances, outside powers that can go against you, but you can fight that, and truly the only way you can lose that is if you lose yourself, if you just give up. What I mean by that is when you just simply would not care anymore. It's stupid to say that, yeah, I don't care that, I will just let it go, let it be. No, you need to care. When there is some situation, or even the person who you are, if you think yourself that, yeah, it's just how it is and I cannot change that, that's when you just settle for less, you just give up. If you want something, you need to go and get it. It's only within your power to go and get it. No one is going to live the life for you or make the decisions for you. You're responsible for yourself and for all what is in your nature. So when I think back, as I told you, I don't think any of those hardships was the worst thing for me. The worst case was actually when nothing went bad, when everything was okay, when everything was decent, when I got to this decent job, my bills got paid, I was in a decent relationship with average woman. It was not deep love, it was not deep relationship in any way. Yeah, sure, I've worked on my side hustles, my businesses, little by little. I hadn't really had big struggles, big problems. Was everything went just chill. It's like when you look on this line of the life machine, you're alive when that thing is moving, when that thing go up and down. When it's like just straight, you're dead. The same goes in the spiritual level. When there's no big problems, there's no big enjoyments. When there's no bad, there's no good. When it's just on the line, you're dead, not by life, but you're dead inside. I think this is not the right way to live. I think you need to fight through all those struggles. You need to find the problems to solve. Only when you go through the huge hardships, you can achieve the huge mountain tops, if you know what I mean. So those times when everything was just fine, I was just chilling, going to some parties. There was no real pressure on me. I just go slowly and slowly, going through life day by day, wandering through life like the wind blowing some leaves. If you're a leaf in that life, the wind will blow you to unknown directions, which is not by your control. You need to be a fucking fighter jet, bro. You need to control the directions where you're going, where you're flying. When I realized that, I like those extreme changes. I think for my case, every year I'm not the same person anymore. Maybe even a few months I've changed, and I think this is the right thing to be. People will tell you that stress is bad for you. I think the opposite. When there is pressure on you, there is something to fight for, there is something to live by. It's your purpose. It's part of your purpose. If you have no purpose, why even bother wake up in the morning? So all this pressure that will go upon you, that's actually very good for you. At least for a man. I know for a woman perhaps it's not like that. I am speaking from my own experience. So that feeling of pressure inside of you, that's your soul vibrating, that's your soul trying to fight. And I think this is the right thing to do. There's no reason to just stay where you are. You need to develop, you need to grow, you need to achieve things. Whatever you want, you just go and fucking get it, bro. So that's my message for you guys. I hope you take some value for it. I say that with full heart, and I truly believe what I say. I wish I could say that to myself when I was younger. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. but I'm fortunate enough to tell this to you guys. I love you all. I hope you enjoy that content and what I have to say. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.